You can get Diaboromon and more Digimon figures at Big Bad Toy Stores. Check out the link in the description down below. Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Kaiju, and more. It's Steven's Toy Reviews. Hey there everyone, it's Steven here with another unboxing video for you, and we have my first Digivolving Spirits figure here for you, and it's going to be number 3, Diaboromon, or Diaboromon. And this is going to be a transforming figure from Caramon to Diaboromon. I prefer Diaboromon just because that's how I was raised on this guy, so yeah. So Diaboromon is also going to be appropriate for this guy too because, yeah, the devil. So real quick, I do apologize for it moving a little faster than normal. Unfortunately, my normal turntable got broken, so I got to use my older one. So anyway, Digivolving Spirits, Diaboromon. This guy is going to run in the middle 70s range for a price tag. It's going to be expensive, but you know what? I have a gut feeling that this one is going to be worth it for you. Why? Right away, the box looks amazing. And usually, when there's effort put into the packaging, you can already tell you have a quality product here. And from some of the reviews and some of the feedback I've heard from Wargreymon and from Metal Garurumon, it looks like this one should continue that trend of being an awesome figure. So here's to hoping that this is going to be awesome, especially based on the fact that Bandai has teased some form of a Diaboromon figure, whether it would be a D-Arts or a Figuarts Zero from, I think, all the way back in like 2011, 2012. So we finally have a Diaboromon here. So enough rambling, enough of the 360 spin. Let's take a closer look at the box, which again looks fantastic because we do have a mix of media here for how it actually looks. So Diaboromon and Caramon here actually have a bit of a texture to them. They actually look glossy and shiny. If you were to feel them, they actually sort of catch your finger a little bit. It's real difficult to describe it, but they do sort of have a glossy, even texture to them, where most of the box is going to have a satin finish to it. The die-cast evolution decal in the top left-hand corner of the box, it's not really a decal, but it's sort of embossed, if you will. You can actually feel that all the letters are actually sort of raised a little bit. So it is awesome to see on the front of the box there, and we have a wonderful illustration of the two Digimon there. On the back of the box, you know, we're just going to have the standard promotional fare, so this is going to be just the buy me information on there, the die-cast parts, how it says we have clear parts, we do have one accessory, and we do have the next figure to be released, the Angelwoman Digivolving Spirits, and I can already tell you that's going to fly off the shelf. So if you haven't pre-ordered that one, go ahead and get that one. The top and the bottom and the sides of the box, again, just the promotional information. So if you needed more information and promotional shots for this figure, definitely go ahead and check that out, though it's not much more than you already know. Now it's going to be time to open this up, so we're going to switch over to video, and I'm going to flip open my knife. Now, I, again, have never touched a Digivolving Spirits figure, and especially this one, I'm kind of wondering how this is going to transform. So right away, we do have the instructions on how to flip between the two, or at least how to swap over to Caramon, it looks like. So we do get the support stand and that clock, which is great to see. And finally, after all these years of waiting, there he is. Diaboromon. Oh! All right, awesome. So here is the clock. There is the support stand. Tape anywhere? Do we have tape? I'm not going to transform him right now just because it's going to be an intense process to do so. And by intense, I mean it's going to take me a little bit of time just to look at the instructions. So we're going to go ahead and just take a quick look at this little clock here. Zoom in, take a look at the paint application, which surprisingly is very nice. I say surprisingly because, they're able to get the paint apps here to look nice, but on an SH Monster Arts, they're not able to get the eyes to actually face the same direction. So that's great to see there. So now we're going to go ahead and pull Diaboromon out here. Seriously, this is kind of like a shining moment that Bandai was finally able to release some form of a Diaboromon figure after so many teases. So let's check them out a little bit. All right, for articulation, looks good so far. Looks like we do have some flash marks from where he was taken out of the mold. So leftover plastic, which is a bit unfortunate. You'd expect for the price point, that would not be there. Ooh. Let's move that in a little bit, shall we? Die cast revealed there at the ball joints and the hips. That's not fun. Well, the Caramon kibble, as folks like to call it, is pretty well hidden in the back because, just kind of shoulders, texture. If you play make-believe, it's well hidden from behind. So the articulation is all right, moving the arms out to the side. Unfortunately, is not really possible too much. So yeah, the articulation is compromised a little bit. If you recall from the movie, he was relatively agile. Even Omegamon had a difficult time blasting him away. But yeah, overall, I'm kind of pleased. Some of the joints are relatively tight, so I'm going to have to take a minute to make sure that I'm moving everything properly. And I'm able to get the full range of articulation for the review, which will be coming up relatively soon. So that's a pretty neat feature. So I guess when he's in Diaboromon mode, we can get some, fun stuff here. So, we can pretend that he's got like a blaster or whatnot there. So overall, I think I'm pretty pleased with how he looks. So we can get some like action here. His sideburns, like he can move around. Can the head move? Do we have a ball joint there? Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with this to see exactly where all the points of articulation are at. So overall, looks pretty solid so far. Well, thank you all for watching, and be sure to give the video a nice thumbs up if you like Diaboromon, or thumbs down if you don't. And be sure to subscribe so this way you know when the review goes live. I'm hoping to throw some more Digimon videos up in the coming weeks and months because I do have a nice backlog of Digimon stuff. So again, subscribe so you know when the reviews go live. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.